Poland is increasingly discussed as a retirement destination for people who want a balance between affordability, modern infrastructure, and long-term stability within Europe. It is often described as a middle ground, not as cheap as some Eastern European countries, but noticeably more affordable than most of Western Europe. This combination raises an important question for retirees working with a fixed income, especially those planning carefully for long-term financial sustainability. In this video, we examine whether a $2,000 monthly retirement budget can realistically support everyday life in Poland over the long term. All numbers shown are general estimates intended for comparison only and do not represent personal financial, legal, or tax advice. The purpose is clarity rather than persuasion, using consistent assumptions to understand financial margins and pressure points. The monthly retirement budget remains fixed at $2,000, with no additional income sources, side work, or savings withdrawals included. This means the entire lifestyle must be supported by predictable monthly income alone, which makes cost structure especially important. For retirees, predictability and stability often matter just as much as headline affordability or advertised low prices. To keep this analysis structured, expenses are divided into housing, food, healthcare, other fixed living costs, and the remaining monthly balance. Each category reflects a modest and realistic lifestyle, avoiding both luxury assumptions and extreme cost-cutting scenarios. Housing is the single largest expense in Poland and plays a central role in determining whether this budget feels comfortable or restrictive. Rental prices vary widely depending on city choice, neighborhood quality, and proximity to urban centers. Outside the most expensive districts of major cities, a modest one-bedroom apartment typically rents for around $750 per month. On paper, this rent level appears manageable, but it immediately reduces financial flexibility compared to lower-cost retirement destinations. Rent stability over time is also an important factor, as increases can slowly erode long-term affordability on a fixed income. Food costs in Poland are generally moderate, particularly for retirees who prepare most meals at home and shop at local markets. Average monthly food expenses for a single retiree are estimated at approximately $330. Dining out remains affordable, but frequent restaurant visits can gradually reduce the remaining monthly balance. Healthcare is a critical consideration for retirees, especially when evaluating affordability over decades rather than years. Poland offers a public healthcare system, but many retirees choose private insurance for faster access and broader provider options. Private healthcare insurance is commonly estimated at around $140 per month, depending on age and coverage level. Over time, healthcare expenses are one of the most likely categories to increase, making buffers especially valuable. Other fixed living costs include utilities, transportation, internet access, mobile service, and basic household expenses. These costs typically add approximately $270 per month to overall spending. Seasonal utility fluctuations and transportation needs can cause monthly variation within this category. When we summarize all major categories, the overall financial picture becomes much clearer. Housing at $750, food at $330, healthcare at $140, and other costs at $270. This results in total estimated monthly expenses of approximately $1,490. With a $2,000 monthly budget, this leaves a remaining balance of roughly $510. This remaining margin provides flexibility, but it is not as generous as in lower-cost Eastern European countries. The key question is whether this margin is sufficient to absorb unexpected expenses over many years of retirement. Location choice plays a decisive role, as larger cities can quickly compress this remaining balance. Smaller cities and regional towns often offer a more comfortable balance between cost and quality of life. Many retirees value Poland for its infrastructure, safety, and access to modern services. These advantages often justify slightly higher costs compared to some neighboring countries. At the same time, higher expectations can increase sensitivity to rising costs over time. This creates an ongoing trade-off between comfort, convenience, and long-term affordability. Compared to Spain and Portugal, Poland offers stronger financial margins at this budget level. Compared to Bulgaria, those margins are smaller but require fewer lifestyle adjustments. From a numerical perspective, Poland performs solidly on a $2,000 monthly retirement budget. However, long-term comfort still depends on realistic expectations and disciplined spending. Unexpected expenses, such as rent increases or healthcare needs, can reduce flexibility over time. This highlights the importance of maintaining a financial buffer whenever possible. Poland may appeal to retirees seeking balance rather than extreme affordability. For some retirees, this balance offers greater long-term satisfaction. This breakdown does not represent every possible lifestyle, but it provides a clear and realistic baseline for comparison. Individual experiences will vary depending on location choice, lifestyle preferences, and personal circumstances. The purpose of this analysis is to inform rather than persuade or promote a specific retirement decision. Understanding costs calmly is often the first step toward better long-term planning. On a $2,000 monthly retirement budget, Poland can be financially workable under realistic assumptions. This workability comes from balanced costs rather than extreme affordability. Compared to many European countries, Poland offers a stable middle ground for retirees. This stability can reduce uncertainty over long retirement periods. Future videos will compare Poland directly with other European retirement destinations. Each comparison will use the same consistent cost framework. This channel focuses on explaining retirement affordability through structure, clarity, and realistic expectations. The goal is understanding, not promotion or persuasion. Understanding cost structure is the foundation of sustainable retirement planning. This is Retirement Cost Check, where retirement affordability is explained through real numbers.